I want to share this. So let's just see. Is there a way I can share this out to make sure that people know? Let's do this. It is so much fun to do, and let me know if it goes black when I share this out. Hopefully it doesn't. Let me know if there's any differences, any changes, because we're going to look at stuff that we haven't really looked at before. I haven't looked at in a way and in a while, and we're going to hope that. My name's Aaron. I run the cult here, Cult Cinema, and what we're doing today is a bit of a fun little thing on YouTube Live. We're going to do a kind of a live tour, and so you guys can see exactly where I do things and how I do it. And I got a lot of questions on certain things that hopefully I'll be able to answer. And if you got any questions, hopefully I'll be able to answer them. So we're set up right here. Now this is the downstairs area, and you can see some movies in the background. Right here, we've gotten my, this is my Arrow video selection right here. That's my old copy of V. We got like some Arrow box sets here. Any question about it then? By the way, shout it out. What series is this right here? Probably Hotel. Yeah, it's Hotel. We got the indicator stuff here. I'm a big indicator fan, big Dallas fan. Coming in here, you see the hammer sets and William Castle ones. My Welcome to Crystal Lake. Got that off of Temu. Of course, I got the Friday 13th set, the Halloween set. There's Halloween 4Ks right there. The Halloween David Gordon Green trilogy. I got my PlayStation 5 right here. The controller has bad drifting, so I actually bought a new controller, a red one. Something you see in the back of all my videos, especially if you're watching me for a while, is my Russ Meyer collection set. That's been in print for a long time. That's from Arrow Films, Arrow Video, and my original Bewitched set. We got the Super Cop here, Murdy Shorts behind it, TV Movie of the Week, Volume 2, a whole bunch of Arrow releases hidden behind there. Look at that. Look at those cool releases. And we're not going to just stay in this room, although we're going different places. So let your friends know this is going on. Hammer collection right here, V in the Line of Duty set. We got some indicators right down here. Look at these sexy indicators. Down here you can see, like, if you look real close, you can see Quatermass. Space 999 is in there. We got the Battles Beyond Honor and Humanity. I'm a massive fan of Miami Vice, so I'd like to upgrade these. Farscape is right here. It's another show I love. Columbo. Right now we are rocking this on an LG C1 television set, so that's what I'm watching all my movies on right now. I actually have a computer attached to that too, so I can do extra editing and do extra things along there. Let's go over to the other side. Let's do that. But first, go over here where you'll see some of my stuff. This is what we call the animation station. This is mostly animation and family stuff, which is great when I have like people over that have kids and that type of stuff. So along here, you'll see like a lot of different stuff. Powerpuff Girls is here. We got some Disney movie club exclusives. Here's my Hanna-Barbera stuff. The Ghostbusters, Dragon Ball Z, Hey Arnold, Tintin, Looney Tunes, X-Men. There we got like a bunch of superhero stuff. Super Friends complete collection. Big set of Coraline right there. These are a bunch of the Powder Freeling ones that were done kind of like Pink Panther. Very proud of having the complete factory mega sets for Power Rangers. Got some Super Sentai here. Got myself some Rocket Robin Hood because I, love that show. Down here, you see it? That's every single one of the Disney Treasures collection that they put out. All the waves, every wave of them. Those cost a bit of money, but they were worth it. Naruto sets, I actually found those at a shop because I'm a big kid at heart. I got me some Electric Company and some Mr. Dress Up and Sesame Street. But let's look over at, hello, Mr. Best Boy, over here. So I got to climb a bit. So right over here, you're going to see a few of my omnibuses and stuff like that and some movies. So you can see up here, we got things like The Exorcist, the Mummy Collection, Cheap Thrills is up here. I got some of my partner label stuff from Vinegar Syndrome. I Start Counting. God, what's it called? Shiva Baby, Walk the Edge. This the Yellow Veil one called Knocking. Look in here, I got some of my favorites, like Jodorowsky's Dune is one of my favorite documentaries of all time. Kentucky Fried Movies, one of my favorite comedies of all time. Angel Heart was sent to me by a viewer. Actually, that's actually kind of cool. Over here, We got a whole bunch of other stuff here. You can see the Mill Creek VHS series. Well, VHS, looking a whole bunch of like Trauma releases here, and some Blue Underground releases. You can see that there's some Warner Archives along here, and some randoms along as well. We got the Macmillan Wave series. We have 88 films and 101 film stuff here. So they have everything from like Firewalker, Emily Woman on the Moon, Double Dragon, Creepshow 2. I actually love this, kind of cool. Same thing that kind of interests you, and you want to ask me about it, feel free to do so. This is part of my Stable collection, but not all of it. But some of my faves are right along here. Tenebrae, Basket Case. Of course, this is one of the rare ones. Is the second, this is Second Sight. So Second Sight, hey there, welcome. Take a lot of space, just essentially. No, not for me. God, streaming one, this is better quality, better sound. I have lots of space. This isn't my only place. And yeah, I'm not although I don't mind streaming, I think you don't own anything with streaming. You're just perpetually renting. And once I bought this, that's it. I own this for the rest of my life. If something goes off streaming, it's gone. Sorry. But to each their own. Now we got Matlock here, Mission Impossible, Alfred Hitchcock collection. I'm a big Red Green fan. If they can't find you handsome, they might as well find you handy. There's MASH here. Can you see that? Maybe you can't. Well, let's go down. Whoa. So we got MASH, we got Hawaii Five-0. Smoking the Bandit set right here. Yeah, I read a lot of books and omnibuses and stuff, but I don't just read that. I actually read actual books too. There you go. But tell you what, we're not just going to stop here. We are going to look at some of the other stuff that I use. So before I go upstairs, because we're going to go upstairs, we're going to do that as well. When it comes to, like, I guess, electronics, this is my iPhone I'm using right now. I also have a Samsung. I use an iPad, and I have the latest FE edition tablet because I like to draw plans and do stuff around there. When you're normally watching me on a video, I'm using this here, this MacBook Air right here, which I've had for a bit. If you look around here, I have a lot of like paintings and prints that I got from conventions and other places. I got this for my better half for her birthday one year. It's the Golden Girls with like superhero costumes on, and we got these here. We're big cat people, so we got these here at a convention. Over here, I'm gonna see like a lot of like stuff for kitty cats and that. But there's my Halloween Dave Gordon Green NECA figure. I got a bunch of NECA figures. Casablanca, Fugitive, T.J. Hooker, a whole bunch of things. You want to go see upstairs? You want to see what's up there as well? Let's do that. Let's do that. My cousin got me these one year for Christmas, and I just love them because I'm a comic book guy. As you can tell, I went to a lot of conventions. I want to see something that people don't normally see. All right, let's do that. So this here is my wardrobe. So I have a t-shirt collection. That's my Halloween 2 that you see in a lot of my videos. There's a whole bunch of my Nightmare on Elm Street, The Thing, my Mandalorian, my different like stuff, my X-Men, AC/DC. I'm a big AC/DC fan. T-shirts go all the way in, but that's just a little look at that. Keep that locked because kitty cats. Right here, you're going to see a series of showcase and essentials. Some, I guess, a couple of DC's finest here. And now we're going to enter this room right here. Now, this one is my secondary room where I put a lot of stuff at. So we just had the cat was gone through like the spading thing. So we had to like change all the pillows and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing right now. right along here is some of my TV stuff that I watch more often. I do a lot of reviewing up here, and watching a lot of films that like get sent to me. When I want to like kind of watch by my own, I'll just close the door so he can do her thing. But this gives you an idea. So some people left. Those people aren't going to see the Vinegar Syndrome. So those people fooled themselves, man. That's my Xbox Series X. But when you look down here, I got a bunch of masks as well. This is a luchador mask. This is an actual orphan killer mask made by the guy that, by the director of the film, before they actually made them into ones that kind of were across the market. And there's a bunch of slasher classics here. A lot of my early Umbrella releases are here. I love these Columbia pictures. I wish they hadn't gotten so expensive. If you're looking back here, there's a whole bunch of Doctor Who stuff, and a lot of it is signed from different doctors and people as well. I got this here camera in here because this is where the kittens come to stay. And when I have to isolate them, if one is like, you know, under the weather or something, I can watch them from here. I have 2 Xbox controllers. Now over here is a shelf that a lot of you guys are gonna be interested in, because it's got we got some Mondo Macabre here. Look at this. Nice limited edition Mondo Macabres here. There's my MVD rewinds, my Vestrons, and yes, guys, we're coming to it. Software Grinders releasing. Yeah, we see some VSAs. Yeah, look at that. And now we're going to see some Vinegar Syndrome stuff. So my release from Vinegar Syndrome. I love Cloak and Dagger. That one's from when I was a kid. I'm a big Beastmaster fan. Scanner's Cop I really love. Thriller, I like that one a lot. Big fan of the Flesh for Frankenstein Paul Morrissey film. I got a lot of the slips here. Collar is really, really good. I recommend that one. Fade to Black's one of my favorite movies. I have both of the limited t-shirts for that. Hate Cardona collection. That's probably going to go out of my collection. That's the one that I will sell back. We got some cool stuff here. We got Terminal Island, which is way underrated. Resurrection is kind of a clone of Seven, but it's not bad actually. We got a whole bunch of Incubus is a really good movie. If you've never seen this one, I definitely recommend that one. Sudden Fury is a great kind of exploitation film too. We got Splatter University, There's Nothing Out There, which is a Rolf Konitsky film that I wanted coming on Blu-ray for years. So I haven't done this in a while. If you like it, let me know. I might kind of do a more thorough one down the road. If you're like a Vinegar Syndrome fan or you like Vinegar Syndrome stuff, let me know. I was one of the first people on YouTube to start covering Vinegar Syndrome. I think it was me and Piswell and another YouTuber actor that did this. See some 88 film sets down here as well. I got my Species, Anaconda, Urban Legend set. This is Fun City Editions. Oh, this one's a really good. Primetime Panic. We got some nice Synapse films here. Not all of them because I got some downstairs. That's Demons 4K is really good. There's an Arrow edition too. They use the same print. Curtains. Everybody should have this movie in their collection. Recently, Maddie picked that up, and which is kind of cool. This is some of, but not all of my Blue Undergrounds, because again, some of those are downstairs. This is kind of neat too. So see this? So this was a comic book that was done in card form. And I kind of collected the whole thing. So not something that you see elsewhere, but you see it here. Got those old classic, remember before like the SNES and NES ones came out, the Sega classic game consoles and stuff like that. So I got some of that. I've been recently watching, like, I did a video on my Patreon for the Dario Argento, like, Animal Trilogy. So I took 3 of the Blu-ray ones, Cat of Nine Tails, 4 Fox, Grey Velvet, Birth, Crystal Plumage, and I watched those recently on here. I'm actually a massive fan. I got Upside Down now. Ooh, look, oh, satanic. The Blind Dead collection. I think Blue Underground did that one. Good set. Got me some Mystery Science Theater because I'm always watching Mystery Science Theater. Yes, I do have the Cruel Jaws book. let's go over to my Scream Factory stuff. Now this one's more messy because a lot of stuff here. So this is Criterion. If you're a Criterion fan, let me know. Hit the like button if you're a Criterion fan. Hey, welcome, Cold War Man. Got all quiet there for a second, but that's some of my Criterion stuff. You're gonna see a bit of a mess here because I got a bunch of stuff put here because we're moving stuff around right now. Jacques Demy set is really, really good. So I go to Spain like 2 or 3 times a year. Hey, Chris, welcome, man. And I got most of these here, except for these two. These two I got in when I was in Paris. So this is from Elephant Films. This is the old school Peter Hooton, Doctor Strange Blu-ray. This was put up by Scream Factory as well, so if you want to get it, our Shout Factory. And there's a thing called Remini Editions. And it comes, you usually have these books, and they're put together with the Blu-ray and a hey, Sam, welcome. And DVD. So this is the Cat and the Canary, but it's different than the Cat and the Canary because this one here is done by Ratley Metzger, and yet it's not sleazy. So it's different there. These are some of the limited editions I got for FX and FX2. The Tree, I think it's called. A Joshua Tree. There it is, right there, right there. So you should see it. It's one of my Ghoulies collections. Those come with cards. They're numbered. I got a whole bunch of Scream Factory stuff. A lot of these are you're going to see. I've been taking stuff out for videos. I've been watching some stuff. Pillowcases. My snacks all around here. My cat snacks all around here. But so much Scream Factories. And this here in the front is all stuff from Spain. So, because I wanted to get like Hellseeker, I want to have that on Blu-ray. I managed to find that for under $5. My latest cat's named Keaton. Are they really? I don't keep up with the price or cost of anything. This is the Buster Keaton set. I really love this set. I watched it so many times. This is a neat little find. It was like just some sci-fi films, you know. Do I have this? I only got the first Vincent Price set. This is the first printing of it. I know that didn't they redo the set, like put it as a second printing. But this is the initial first printing of it. And I got, of course, I got the Arrow Vincent Price set, first printing of that one with the book. I can't really show you these too much, but these are my media books, and there's a bunch of new. These are really good, by the way. These are addictive. I can show you this one. This one's from France. This is The Land of the Dead. There's a couple different covers. This is the one that I chose. I really like Belgaro, who did the Rex series. Him and Paco Plaza did the Rex series of films. So these are 5 movies that he did. Apart from those, more snacks and films. Seems like it, doesn't it? I got a sweet tooth. This is a really nice set. I actually found this at CX for really cheap. And I also got this Alex de Iglesias set too. And although it's Spanish, it does have English subtitles. This Psycho 2 set was really cool. I've looked for this one. This has the Psycho Legacy documentary on it, by the way. Of course, you guys know that I love my Phantom Terror releases. Severin's now doing a box set based on the Phantom Terror era of cinema. And if you look down here at boxes, see, I have allergies. There's some of my Severin sets right here. I got the original Amicus one. It's my Blood for Dracula. You know I gotta have me some Black Manuel, all Hans Bauer's original set. I got that thanks to some viewers that helped me like get that one there. We've got Al Anson, Your Crypto Christopher Lee, whole bunch of Severin along here, and more snacks. Can you believe it? I adore this set. Our friend George gave me this. He was not a fan of it because he bought it and he didn't like it, but I adore it. You can see some of my 4Ks here as well. I do want to get the upcoming Manuel set. We're in like Spain, and I'm thinking about all this stuff, and I look at this one here, and he's like, you pass by this, you got to pick up Top Secret on 4K. So we picked up Top Secret on 4K. Rest in peace, Phil Kilmer. We love that movie. There's Crimes of Passion, because I'm watching that one. Oh, this is a imprint. Just like a good imprint puts their stuff out. Look at this. That eye is a sexy thing. There's some Umbrella here as well, because I'm watching that. I was watching Coda the other night. There are some of my omnibuses. I don't have the right. I wanted it with. See, here's the thing. I'm a big baby. I want it with the mask, and the mask version sold out, so I haven't got it yet. But eventually, I'll pick it up. There's a whole bunch of Spider-Man omnibuses in there, by the way. I'll see if you guys can see. Oh, here's something I'm not showing. More snacks. This is my Nitro 5 computer that I use for doing some of my editing. And if you ever see like the rare times I like clip things out of like, you know, little scenes out of films like Black Christmas and stuff like that, that's because I'm editing on the, I do scrub throughs on here. That's my Milestone Companion 1. I recommend these, really good. I read a ton of stuff, as you can tell, the Garth Ennis Preacher. This is the complete Preacher. There's a whole bunch of stuff back here too that I just can't get. Want to see something kind of cool? So I'm still not complete when it comes to getting all my movies out. So still, I've got things here that I still don't have put in their, what's that called? Is that high? Sadness. The movies that I decided to put into their cases. I think Dinotopia is one of them. See, Dinotopia Complete Collection, the movie, the miniseries and the movie. I got a bunch of these at the farm too. In the Loop. Some of my things here. This is the one for Blood Harvest. This. And what's the other one here? I think that's for comic book stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I got a Newfie joke book. I got a couple of these, by the way. Oh, here's some more. So here's some films that I don't have put in their cases yet. So you can judge me. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. Are you curious? We got, let's find out. We got Identity. Red Riding 74. Actually, that's a really good one. Dead 7. I don't remember that one. I think I got none of that. Kiss the Damned. Oh, that's that 4-pack I got with the Autopsy films. I got it for April Fool's Day because I wanted to do a video on the remake. Yes, I do have that cool horror collection everybody's got. Sadichi. Parts of the Golden Age. That's actually a really good set. That's a bad cover for a really good set. Let's see what else is here. Is there anything else? Jackie Chan set. Anyway. Bunch of books up along here and lots of water. Because I live in an area and there's water. For those that are old school, one of the very first things I ever got was this. When I started recollecting again, was this Lone Ranger set. I got this around like 14, 15 years ago when I restarted my collection. And this is the 75th anniversary set. It's got a bunch of stuff on that. The Criterion set is hiding over there. I'll show you actually. I just did my, look at all the stuff's in this set. Look at all this, man. I don't like I wasn't big on the one with Johnny Depp. Though I don't mind the Legend of Lone Ranger. That's not new, but it's the one from when I was a kid. I love Mystery Science Theater, so I got a bunch of these around the house. Ooh, I recently did a video talking about Twilight Time and it's my Twilight Time one. So, welcome to Fright Night. For real. Crime Stories are my favorite shows of all time. Of course, I love me some Star Trek, Next Generation especially. But I got Star Trek, Next Generation, Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek Enterprise. I got some Deep Space Nine. My Cardona set is right along here somewhere. haven't sold it yet, but I'm going to. I'm not going to sell it. I'm trading it into a shop. And I haven't done that yet, so it's got to be along here. You probably see it before I do, actually. But it's somewhere around there. Somewhere among that stuff. Fast access, that's it. For anytime I want to like torture myself. So this is the inside room. We'll go back downstairs. Want to go back downstairs? Let's do that. Let's do it real quick. So for those people that came in late, downstairs has a lot of stuff. Oh, let's turn off this light. Oh, dark. Some of the people I've met at conventions. Rest in peace, Sid Haig. One of the first people I've ever met at a convention was Mr. Stanley, and I was so awestruck that all I said was thank you, and that was it. I told you I loved some James Bulgaro. I just recently did a video that went onto my Patreon, but if you sign up, even for the free Patreon, the video is free there as well, so you don't have to be signed up to the paid one for that. This is where I spend most of my time. Downstairs, this is my LG C1 TV, which was the best one I could get at the time. It's only 65 inches. We have a 75-inch TV at the farm. I want to get a bigger one eventually down the road, but that's once we get everything made on our at our secondary location. I love Aero Video. I think they do great, amazing stuff. And this is a bunch of Aero Video sets. Some stuff's in print, some stuff's not. This is the initial Vincent Price 6 Gothic Tales collection with the book that has the comics and stuff in it. That, I think, is a rarity now. I was on a video kind of podcast where I talked about Strange Vice Mrs. Ward. Hello, sweetheart. My kitty cat. Well, one of my kitty cats. See if you can see. Where are you? Hiding? Okay. That's the Crimson box set, of course, right here. East of Eden. Do I have East of Eden? That's a really fantastic film. The thing is, when you collect a lot of like stuff that you're trying to get, like the some of the rare stuff, the harder stuff to get, that you slip and miss some of the actual classics. So now I'm going back, Oscar, to be totally honest with you, and buying some of the classics that I missed out on. So I don't think I've got East of Eden. So that's actually a good title that I got to put on my list because I really love the film. Indicator. This is the Ray Harryhausen sets. Yes, this is the original Sinbad trilogy set, not the reissue. The Samuel Fuller, I'm a massive Fuller fan. Five Tall Tales, otherwise known as the renowned like Western set, if you got the Criterion edition of that. The John Ford, John Wayne set. No, John Ford set. Columbia, I got the first 4 volumes of that. As I got Mae West as well, Marlene Dietrich. The only rating set is the Die Gothic set. I play way too much Conan, and you guys know it. If you've ever seen my streaming, not very many people have seen me streaming games. Down here we have get my big head out of the way, the Hammer sets, the William Castle sets are there. You can see some Indicator and some Eureka right along here. Some of my favorites. Ganja and Hess is really, really good. If you don't have it, Le Paysan. Excellent film. It's Sacha Guitry, and it's really funny and kind of darkly humorous. I have, because I'm a Canadian kid, I've got Degrassi Junior High, Kids at Degrassi Street, Degrassi High, and of course I got some SCTV right alongside of that. And I got some of the, actually, harder to find, you'd be surprised, Canadian editions of the, I curate. I don't own many films I don't like. Even when I was getting films, like had some films come to me, like when I was getting review copies for certain companies, from Mill Creek, from Umbrella, for Kino for a little bit. I only ever took the films. Some people would take everything and say, okay, well, here's everything that's coming out from the company. Here's all the stuff that's coming out. I took the things that I would enjoy, and I just didn't get the things I didn't like. Because I thought overall, unless it was something that I knew somebody really loved in my family and stuff, that I wouldn't be honestly be able to like to say to give my really good opinion on it, because it wouldn't be true to me. Hopefully, does that make sense? So things like FX and Sinbad, Mysterious Island, got some BS down here. That's real Penn and Teller. I got the complete Femme Fatale series, by the way, both seasons. The only season of Swingtown, which I really like. Diagnosis of Murder. Got some skins here. My better half collects. I'll show you these. These are kind of cool. These here books. So Asterix in French, because that's how she had them before, and Leonardo. Oh, and Is No Good. So if you know this type of stuff, then she's been collecting this. She's getting close to having a complete Asterix collection, actually. I got some stuff here that I'm watching recently, like there's my Ray Harryhausen collection, the other ones I got, and that's the Alien Anthology and the Hammer Horror one, because I was doing a video on that stuff. I got like movies poked around everywhere. If you look in here, there's like movies in here. And what's in here? Let's see if I can show you this. Can I show you this? Yeah, SpongeBob. There you go. See, that's pretty. Nothing scandalous about that. Let's take a couple out and see what I got hidden in the back here. I got some Inner Sanctum set, None the Devil from 88 Films, Vibes. Oh, that's actually kind of, Who's That Girl? Which got a Spanish Blu-ray, so I had to grab that. Some Animal Crossing. I play way too much Animal Crossing. Tarzan sets right there. What's this one here? What are you? Unnameable. Actually, not bad, actually. If you've only read one, like, graphic novel next year, so there's 3 of them all together, but Phonogram by Kieran Gillen is one of the best I've ever read. And here's my wonderful kitty, Goose. Look at him. He could be a model, I tell you. You could be on cat food, Goose. You could definitely do cat food commercials. Buster right here. All right. I collect DC Combat Comics. I want to get all the Ebon Press stuff. Got me some Stephen Thrower ones here as well, Nightmare USA. If you buy stuff from Vinegar Syndrome or Severin, you kind of want this book. I'm a massive Jess Franco guy, as you can tell, because I bought the 2 big Jess Franco tomes. I got them actually for decent prices, though. And right here, we got some crochet stuff, because my better half, she crochets. See some comics in here, some classic stuff that I got. My John Carpenter one right there. These are absolutes. Any VHS, yes, but VHS are on the farm. I want to do like a farm tour soon. Just give you an idea of some of the comic stuff that I like. Doctor Who Complete Series 1 to 7 on Blu-ray. These are great, like Halloween reads, by the way, spooky season stuff. Creepy and eerie ones. So I collect classic as well. Speaking of classic, here's some of those classic Universal sets. That's the Prom Night and Ginger Snaps Canadian editions. So for those that have not seen these, let me take these on for you. All right. So they put out a Prom Night set with the 4 original films. Prom Night, Hello Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, Prom Night 3, and Prom Night 4. There's actually another set that has a Prom Night, kind of like the original Prom Night like looking cover on it. And that one has the remake on it as well. I got that one for my cousin, actually. This is the Ginger Snaps trilogy. These were Canadian-only editions. Because, you know, for those who don't know, I can't tell by the accent, I'm Canadian. Of course, I love these. Warner Brothers has been killing it with their recent like collector's editions with steelbooks and hard boxes. I love Actually, I love Prom Night 4. I know most people hate it, but I kind of dig it. I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, I sometimes have sucky taste. I got a weird laugh too. But yeah, I've been recently kind of getting more steelbooks. Secret Agent and The Prisoner, of course. Gotta have that together. I got the Prisoner like remake series also at the farm. I did some of those walking. Like I know it doesn't seem like it, but I do exercise sometimes. Elden Ring, because I love me some Elden Ring. Terrifier 2 and 3 special editions right there. SpongeBob, because I do love some SpongeBob stuff. Over here are some of my bigger sets. That's my Bergman set. That's my Feast, Hershgore and Lewis set. And here's the thing, that's not even the biggest version of that. There's a bigger version of that set. My Bender set. I know, I wanted it so bad. I love the stuff Imprint does, man. Gamera is here, Godzilla's here, Shawscope Volume 1, the In Search of Darkness 80s collection. Let's see if I can go up a little bit higher. Here we go. I was trying to kill myself. The Black Maria's here, the Phantasm, Battlestar Galactica. So some Maneka figures, like Maneka Jason Lives figure. My accordion from when I was a kid. I gotta sit. So if you're a fan, by the way, here's something kind of cool. It's Godzilla in St. John's. If you're a fan of these type of videos, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, all that kind of jazzy stuff. And this has been an off-the-cuff, completely random, completely fast tour of my movie area in my condo. I've got a whole other one that I'm going to be doing for the farm, and I want to update you guys on some stuff there as well. Hope you saw the videos that I did put out on Monday. For those that don't know, I put out like a starter's guide to collecting horror on Monday, my regular channel. I put a collecting boutique horror. Hey there, on my my Patreon, and I put it there for free. So as long as you're a Patreon member, you don't have to be into any like tier, like any paid tier. You get it for free. That's there as well. Because I want to give you an idea of some stuff that I do on the channel. And there's been a bunch of stuff. There's been a lot of cool stuff here. Like, I love this like daily thing. And this was sent to me by the. We'll talk about that one. I did an unboxing for him. That's Blade Runner, in case you're wondering which one that is. So there we go. Oh, there's one more thing. Just one more thing, as Columbo would say. There's this. Okay. We collect board games. Not all of them are here, but here's a few. 2, by the way. My better half's a big board game collector. I recently did a horror board games for Halloween, and not enough people have seen that video, so please check that one out. As you can see, there's some more movies. There's always more movies. We got Cold Express. I actually bought the expansion from Cold Express by accident first, and then I'd go back and find Cold Express later on. Luckily, we could find it, so we got both the expansions. Now, Post Explosion was one of our favorites, so we have Post Explosion, and we got one of the expansions on that, so we can play with Post Explosion with up to 6 people. For those that like know board games, there's some impressive stuff here, actually. But I guess that's it. There you go. It's most of the stuff is in like pretty great condition. Like I don't smoke or anything like that, so don't worry about that type. But there's none of that damage on any of my stuff. And one last really cool thing before I go, if you stayed super long. Here's a set that I love. It's from Arrow. This is the X Rental Collection. It's lying out of print, but it's got a Maniac Cop. It doesn't have cheerleaders. It's also got Revenge of the Cheerleaders here on its own disc as a bonus. Penitentiary and Penitentiary 2, and McBain with Chris Walken. Each of these had their own like kind of special case, and it had their own like booklets and stuff in it. I really love that set, and I just want to give you one last thing to see. Though, if you ever decided you wanted to like board game or stuff like that, you just want to get like a cheap one to kind of start out. That's easy to learn, that you can like throw in your bag and have with some friends. That's a lot of fun. Right here, High Society. I'm going to be doing some board game reviews, but I'm going to start that, I think, on my Patreon, because I haven't got enough response on my board game stuff here on my regular channel. So for now, that's going to be limited a bit, but I want to play some. I got Board Game Arena subscription, so I want to be able to play board games online with some viewers and stuff as well. So hopefully you guys be into that. I'm still trying to get my Discord up for the end of October, and so fingers crossed I'm able to do that. But thank you guys for joining me. It's been a blast. You came in. We didn't get any donations, but that's okay. But we got a few thumbs up, even if we didn't get a lot. If you haven't thumbs up the video yet, please do so. It does help just getting it out there and letting people know that videos like this exist. But as you can tell, I'm sweaty, I'm hot, and I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Wow, it's this is where the madness happens.